Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Look, my face. You can see it. I promised you guys a face reveal today, and hopefully I live up to your expectations. Hopefully most of you guys were like, oh, I bet you he's a nerdy white guy. Hey, you're right. And if you're not right, I'm sorry. I'm not your vision of me. But yeah, this is the face behind the voice. And before we get into the Q&A and all that good stuff, I want to just address what you'll be seeing face cam wise, and I think I'm only gonna use it for like live act or not live action stuff, but for live commentary stuff like funny moments or like just casual matchmaking in Siege or whatever. Just you're not gonna see it in guides, you're not gonna see it in reviews or anything like that, or like anything like that. So if you're one of those people that you don't want to see my face in a guide, you don't have to worry, because I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, here's all the good stuff about Lion in my face. No, it's just going to be all the good stuff about Lion. But with that, let's go on to the actual questions. And first we're going to look at the comments on the video. And Atism asks, do you think Operation Chimera will live up to the hype? Maybe. Just maybe, because it's different than any other operation, because you're getting two attackers. We don't even get a defender this season, plus Outbreak. You have all that stuff going on, which at the moment is the closest thing we're gonna get to a single player campaign, even though it's not even single player. What am I saying? It's the closest thing you'll get to a campaign, like just in general. So I have high hopes, and I think that they might be able to pull it off, especially with the amount of time and resources they put into it, and all the footage and stuff I've seen of Operation Chimera between like the two operators and Outbreak. I think everything's looking pretty good. Moving on, here we have Hugo Fewent. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your names, because I'm just not great at reading apparently. But okay, questions: favorite and least favorite operators in R6. Okay, so favorite would probably still be Bandit. He's been my main since day one, year one, like launch day. He's been my main. So yeah, and then least favorite, if I'm being honest, probably Ella. And it's not because of her, it's because of the people that play her, because Ella mains are just toxic and annoying. They're either super old neckbeards that just want to just be super sweaty and try hard for no reason, or they're like kids that trash talk. So either way, I'm not a big fan of Ella. And that, and her weapon has been overpowered for quite some time now, which I'm glad they're finally fixing. Took them long enough, but hey, better late than never. Then, and next question, same person. What platform do you play on, and will you play with subs one day? Yes, I will play on subs one day. I usually try to set dates for subscriber streams and stuff like that, because it's easier if I just can arrange dates for it, especially with my work schedule and stuff, which next subscriber stream will probably be this Sunday. I don't actually know what day it is. Yeah, whatever the next Sunday is after this video, you guys can figure it. You're smart, you can figure it out. Yeah, and then platforms, I play on Xbox and PS4. So I play on both. And I'm trying to do Q&A, and someone's calling me as I'm looking at comments. How rude. Next question though, from ooh, I'm gonna mispronounce this. Dayu Lil. His like profile picture is like a pink horse. From this guy, he says, "What style games do you like the most?" See, I really like everything. Like I know I only usually post stuff about first-person shooters or stuff like that, but I'm a big fan of just everything in general. Like, I love first-person shooters, of course, but I also love RPGs. I started playing video games by playing fighting games, so I'm a big fan of those, especially NetherRealm fighting games. Strategy games, I love strategy games. Like, I will kick some ass on Total War. Like, I love them, but they're just not really popular enough to make videos on. So I'm a big fan of everything. If I'd have to say my least favorite style of games, though, like, probably, like, dancing games. Not into that. Mostly because I can't dance. I can't do it. And then two questions from the Gaming Trope. It says, do you know King Kong? If so, what's your favorite movie of the series? I'm old-fashioned. I like the original, like the black and white original. Next question, have you played Life is Strange? If you shouldn't, it's a great story-driven game. So, yes, I have played Life is Strange, and I do enjoy it. The only kind of thing that I don't like about it is I just have some bad, like, social memories related to that game, like just social life stuff. Uh, Other than that, though, I love it. Absolutely love it. Because I like decision making games too. To go back to the last question, they're good. Just I had to find the right one for me. He also says that he's been sub since 100. So thank you, man. Thank you for being around since 100 subs. Because that was a while ago. That was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's been a while. I'm old. I turned 19 yesterday. I'm so old. But so that's all the questions on the video. And everyone that wished me a happy birthday, thank you. Like, this is the most birthday thanks I've ever gotten. Like, everyone saying happy B-Day, man. Thank you guys. That made me smile and made me extremely happy yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Yeah, because I'm recording this, 2 days ago, 21st. And then the questions on the community post I made is Joey Scandaliato. I mispronounced that wrong. But he asked, do you think Hibana's assault rifle should have an increased magazine? I feel like it gets in the way when you're fighting multiple enemies, and switching to your secondary puts you at risk. Hibana's assault rifle, I think that it should have a few more, because I don't play as Hibana that much, but when I do, it's lacking, and I have a friend that's a Hibana main. So I don't think they should go overboard with it. I think 5 more bullets would be pretty good. It would be right in the middle of not being like too much of a buff where she's a must pick over Thermite, and just where she's at right now. So 5 more bullets in her mag would be pretty good. Foxy Plays asks, do you know your first subscriber? I'm sure my first subscriber is probably like either one of my friends or my mom, probably one of those. But like my first like family or friend subscriber, no, I have no idea. Which, if I want to, I can go to my subscriber list and scroll all the way down and find out. But at the moment, off the top of my head, I do not know. I have no idea. Okay, what do you think about the new Blitz buff? Also, what do you think about Mission Outbreak? So the Blitz buff, I'm glad they're giving him a speed increase. I think I think he really needed that, especially since he was one of the lowest picked operators. Like, I never saw Blitz mains out in the open, in the wild. If you watch my stereotypes video, they don't happen that much. And when they do happen, they're pretty cool, but Blitz needs that buff bad. And I know that everyone's been making like videos about him just dashing around and running around and stuff like that because he's just so fast now. That's a glitch, because when you they made him just a normal 2-speed, but when you're carrying a shield, you're supposed to have like a speed penalty. So he'll still be a 2-speed, but he'll have that shield speed penalty, meaning he won't move that fast, but he will be quicker than he is currently like on the live servers and stuff. And what do I think about Mission Outbreak? I think it'll be pretty good. The way that I see it is it's 3 players, and I have 2 friends that I play Siege with, so that's perfect for me, right? And then it's zombies and stuff like that, which, I mean, at least they're making a unique spin on it, because these zombies don't look like any other zombies and stuff like that. So they add their own little like style into it, which I can appreciate and which I actually enjoy and like. So that's another plus. And then the loots, I love the idea of hazmat operators and stuff like that, and I love just the look of them and all that stuff. But the yellow, like, I know the hazmat suits are supposed to be yellow because of caution and stuff like that, but man, it's gonna make you stand out. But I'll still use it because I think it looks cool as hell. I've always liked that kind of stuff in games. Like in The Division, I always ran around with a Seaburn outfit on and stuff like that. I love it. I think Outbreak's gonna be pretty cool, especially if the loot's good. I've looked at some of it. The weapon skins are on point, especially the ones with like the blood and stuff on them. So I think Mission Outbreak will be pretty good if they do it correctly. Also, you get a Doc face reveal in one of the cutscenes. That's pretty cool. I thought we were gonna get a Tachanka face reveal. Nope. What if Tachanka just looks? What if I'm Tachanka? Okay, moving on. What do you think about the new ops, Finca and Lion? How do you think they are going to fit in the meta? This is a pretty good question. So Finca, I like, because it's Doc, who I've actually been playing. I've played a lot of Doc here recently. I don't know why. I just picked him up and was like, yeah, let's play Doc. But Finca's basically Doc, but better, quite frankly. Because Doc, he can heal his teammates, and he can pick them up if they're downed, right? That's it. Okay, but Finca can do those 2 things, plus she makes the attackers run faster through barbed wire, and she helps with recoil control. That's 4 things. So it's basically, she's better Doc, but on the attacking side. So I think that's pretty good. I like Finca, and her one new weapon's pretty cool. I think it looks cool. I'm not sure how it's gonna feel or anything like that because I haven't had hands-on time with the weapon, but I do like the look of it. And then moving on, Lion. Now, Lion, going into it, might be my new main because I love the Vector, and he has a Vector with a drum mag. So, I mean, I love his weapon already. Not my favorite weapon, though, of all time. There's 2 of my top 5 favorite weapons, but they're not in Siege. Neither one of them. Maybe one day. But, so I like that. I like Lion's weapons. And his ability, the drone, I'm forgetting what it's called. The EODD or something like that. You know, the wall hacks. That's what everyone's been calling them. It's pretty cool. But the thing is, though, it'll only be good for just spotting out roamers. Because if you think about it, anchors are going to be in the objective room and they're just going to be sitting there. So if they're not moving, they're not tagged. So I don't really see how an anchor could get tagged unless they're just moving around the room setting up stuff. Then how do I think it will change the meta? That's a good question. I know on defense, it's going to make roamers have to be a little bit more cautious because if they get spot out by that by the drone from Lion, then, you know, they're kind of screwed because everyone knows where they're at. But it's not going to affect anchors too much. I anchor. I'm not a good roamer, so I anchor. It won't affect me too much because as soon as I get that warning, I'm just going to sit still and just wait it out. It's not going to be that bad. But like Ella mains, Caveira mains, to some extent Pulse mains, stuff like that, are going to have to be really careful, and they're really going to have to find a place to hunker down. Because you get those few seconds of a warning like, hey, it's about to go off, they need to just find cover or get spot out. And I have a feeling that some people might use it as bait. Like, oh, hey, look, there's an Ella sprinting around. Oh, she's tagged. Why don't you go after her? And then there's just like a Frost or a Cav or like literally any other defender sitting around the corner just waiting to blast them in the face. I can see that's going to happen a lot. Bum bait is going to happen a lot. And then on the attacking side, I'm not sure how Finca's really going to change up the meta. I mean, she is probably the best support, at least on my side, because she can heal. She's one of the only, actually, she is the only attacker operator that can heal. So that's going to be useful. And I'll probably end up gravitating toward her a little bit because I don't know why I like playing supportive roles in Siege. I just do. But, hey, see, I don't know. I just don't know. Finca is the wild card because she's either going to be used on every team comp. She's going to be run every game, even in matchmaking. She's just going to be really popular. Or no one will play as her at all. I think in Pro League, we're going to see a lot of people play as her. But in matchmaking, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's what I think about Finca Lion in the new meta. That might happen. Who knows? And yeah, that's about it for this video. I think most of you guys are just happy that I showed my face. I've been on YouTube for 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4, one of the two. I've been here for a while, and I know that a lot of people have been wanting to see how I look. So hopefully I'm not too ugly and your monitor didn't like crack and break open or anything like that. And you guys are looking forward to more face cam stuff in the future. This is actually the first time I've recorded a video with my face cam, so if there's any errors or kinks I need to work out, now would be the time to find out. So yeah, but yeah, this is what I look like. That's the answers to all your questions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, and please subscribe to the channel for more amazing Rainbow Six Siege content. I'm the Battle Moon, and I will see you in the next video.